BWOne here at BWOne.com. I'm going to give you my review of the Amazon Kindle Fire. We've done a lot of coverage here on the Amazon Kindle Fire, and about time we got our review out here of the device. Do a quick hardware tour, recap once again. You do have a 7-inch display, really nice sharp display. Don't really have anything on the sides other than 2 speakers here on the side, which is a little awkward if you're going to be listening to content. Sometimes when you listen to it, everything pretty much goes to the side that you have the speakers on. So if you're holding it this way, all the sound's going to go to the left. But if you're going to use the headphones with a 3.5mm headphone jack down here, pretty much isn't going to be a problem for you. You have the micro USB port down here as well, and you have the power button, which I really don't like the fact that the power button is down here. I'm always hitting it by accident, either turning on the device or shutting off the device by accident as I'm holding it. I really wish they would have put it at the top or someplace else a whole lot better than being here at the bottom. You do have a nice soft touch back finish here, which makes it feel comfortable in the hand, but it does have a little bit of weight to it, so you're going to feel it's a little heavy for some people out there. It does have 8 gigabytes of built-in storage. Now, you can't expand the storage physically with any type of micro SD card, but you can use Amazon's cloud services as well to sort of extend that storage out that way. So that's one way of going about it. It comes with Android 2.3 Gingerbread with a heavily customized UI, which we did sort of the OS tour and the UI tour of it and in a separate video. It does have a 1 GHz processor, which keeps things running pretty smooth for the most part on here. You kind of see through as I navigate through my most recently used content. You have different sections such as newsstands, and you can get you can choose between what's in the cloud and what's on the device. And we'll open up this magazine to show you how the magazines look. Now, while you have it on here, it isn't really formatted very well for the Kindle Fire, so it seems kind of like if you zoom in here, you can see the pinch to zoom there. Not as smooth as you would like it, but it isn't really formatted directly for this, unlike on the Barnes & Noble tablet where the magazines are really made for the Nook tablet and such. There isn't any hardware buttons here for navigation. All the navigation is pretty much software related, so we'll hit home here to go back. You can check out books. Books are what you kind of expected. We'll open up the help here, and you can see where it tells me where I am, location comparative to if I had another Kindle on, and I can update between the two, so to keep on reading. But you get the idea. Book, you have your standard controls, cover, title, beginning, sync to the furthest page. You can change the font and stuff like that too. You kind of get the idea there. Music, you can play music right through the cloud. Is this a device? I don't have anything on the device physically, so but if I wanted to, I do have things uploaded to my Amazon Cloud player, and I can play either directly from here or I can download right from here too. So if you want to stream, it streams over Wi-Fi like that. Kind of get the idea there, or I could choose to download. I like this song here, so I can choose to, if I want to download that, actually go back here. Download the song if I want to. It's going to add to the download queue, so eventually it will show up here on the device itself in a few moments once it's been downloaded. But you kind of get the idea here. Simple music player as well too. Go back into it here. Go ahead and pause right there. But it's a real simple and easy to use music player. Like any of the stuff that you buy off of Amazon's website, you'll be able to download. It'll go to any MP3 players, MP3 files that you buy from there will go right into your cloud player, which you can access right in here. You can download to the device. Yep, there we go. It's already downloaded. And I can play this directly off of and cover and everything. Kind of get the idea there. And same thing with video, Prime Instant Video, so you can stream movies and stuff right off of Prime Instant Video if you have Amazon Prime subscription, and you can also purchase content off of it as well too. But you do have Netflix and Hulu available as well for streaming as well too, because it's all about media consumption with this particular tablet. It's all about media consumption, not so much content creating. Docs, you can see here. Open up my little PDF here, my YouTube description I usually use. I have copied and pasted there, and it supports PDFs and doc files and stuff like that. Apps, you can see the ones I have downloaded here. You can get Quick Office if you do want to use that. Head back here, but you have your contacts, you have Angry Birds. Facebook just opens up to the main Facebook web version of it. You have Hulu Plus and Netflix, which we showed you earlier. You can see it there, and any apps that you have in the cloud. If you haven't downloaded anything, like Words with Friends is in the cloud, the Weather Channel is in the cloud. If I tap on that, it'll download it to the device. And you can also go to the store. If you hit the store here, And pretty much any link that has a store there, this opens up to the App Store. But if I go over to books and I hit store, it's going to open up to the store section for books specifically, and it can also open up to the products and electronics and stuff like that as well too. So you do have full access to the Amazon store. One great functionality on the Kindle Fire here is the search feature, which we can also show you the keyboard here. And this is the keyboard in portrait mode, sort of a thumb keyboard. It's still a little tight to kind of type on, and it doesn't give you any feedback as you're going along, and it's not the most accurate. As you can see, there is some typing here messing up along the way, but the cool thing is that it does work in a landscape mode like that, so you can get a little more space to kind of do this here. A little bit more accurate, as you can see. So the keyboard is good enough to type in for searching content and things of that nature, but definitely isn't something I would use for anything long term, like typing emails and stuff like that. Let's bring up some content to actually search. Let's say we want to search for Mary Poppins. Mary. See if it brings up anything in the search there. And you say you don't have any in the library. Type to the web, it finds everything on the web there for you, so you kind of get an idea of how the search functionality in the keyboard. Another big thing about it is the web browser. The Silk browser is another portion of it that we kind of discussed as well too. We'll try to, let's see, upload a open up a different page here. It's a decent browser. It isn't anything that's necessarily spectacular. We'll open up ESPN. I always like open up that page because it has a lot of content on it. It's supposed to offload, the Silk browser is supposed to offload a lot of that heavy processing for certain content on web pages, and then load it through their servers, and to make it easier for you to load things on here to make it a little bit faster. I haven't fully noticed it. I noticed it here a little bit. It makes pages a little bit smoother, but the pinch to zoom still isn't as smooth, and page scrolling isn't as smooth as you would expect it to be, but it's passable, and you can surf on here pretty much without a hitch here. So let me see, you can see here. You can see the flash content and such playing right on it. But overall, you can see there, the Kindle has a lot of different elements to it. It's a nice tablet, especially for the price range that it's in at $200 here. It's good for those that just want to consume media. That's what it's really meant for. This means watching your Netflix, downloading email, being on Twitter, Facebook, games, things of that nature. It's all about consuming the content. This isn't going to be something that's going to create for it. The battery life has been pretty decent on it as well too. I was able to get through a full day on one charge, streaming a ton of Netflix movies and Hulu content as well too, and stuff off Prime and video, surfing the web and stuff like that. I was able to get through pretty much the whole day on a single charge. I will say that just sitting it there, if I just like left it there and left it idle, and I was trying to see if there's going to be some battery drain with that, and actually stays charged up pretty much throughout that whole time. What it pretty much does is if you have it off, it kind of goes into the sleep mode where it kind of shuts off your connections and kind of shuts off everything to help preserve your battery power there. So that's one thing here to think about. But overall, the Kindle Fire is a good tablet for the price range that it's at. Just think of it as something that you're going to, like I said, be consuming content. You're not really going to be creating content with it. It still needs a little bit of improvements, a little bit of bugs here and there as you kind of navigate through here. You do need to make it a little bit smoother and such, but overall I am satisfied with it. I really feel that this is the best iteration of putting Android 2.3 on a tablet, especially for an Android that wasn't made specifically for a tablet. This has been the best way a company has gone about doing that. So I mean, hopefully in the future maybe they'll upgrade this to some honeycomb or ice cream sandwich, and we'll really see more things coming out of this. But for now, it's simple, it's easy to use, which is what a lot of people are looking for, so I have to give it a thumbs up on that. So this is BWOne here from BWOne.com, reminding you to definitely check out our full page, a full section, all the tablets that we've been reviewing. So it's BWOne.com/tablet-reviews. The link to that is in the description. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Connect with us on all our social media, that is Facebook, Google+, Twitter, RSS feeds, and our main website at BWOne.com. The link to our review is also in the description as well, with all of that social media. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition.